Yeah, Dog the Bounty Hunter. Let's talk about him. That guy's got a lot of basketballs. Because every criminal he apprehends has a basketball, and he gets to keep it legally. I think that's the bounty hunter's code.
They cover that in The Mandalorian also.
Oh.
And I guess my question is, do they finally broach this subject in Metroid Dread? Jan, you've played some of this. I want to see some of this.
have been playing Metroid Dread. Can y'all see that? Can y'all hear this?
We can. Yeah.
All
Yes,
right.
we can.
All
Looks
right.
good.
You and your measly 4% items.
I thought I was doing pretty well, but then I realized, oh, this is a Metroid game. I probably won't be doing well for a very long time in terms of items and stuff. But yeah, this is close to 2 hours in. I defeated 3 of the Emmys.
Explain what an Emmy is, because I've heard they're very difficult.
So the Emmys are like these robots that are like constantly stalking you.
They're Nemesis, right? From Resident
Yeah.
Evil, basically.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah,
This
What do you get for
it's like an
Joy-Con
Oscar,
is-
but for
is-
television.
I was going to ask you about the Joy-Cons too, but
Okay, all right.
so
yes.
the Emmys are, what do they give you for you get for defeating them?
So I just got the Morph Ball upgrade from defeating the most recent one. Another one gave me the spider magnet thing, so I can cling onto these blue walls. Defeat another boss that makes me turn invisible. Yeah. Neat. I've been really enjoying my time with this, minus the fucking invisible walls, or like the destructible environments where you just kind of have to shoot around for a while.
Oh, right. Like the hidden blocks that you're
Yeah.
not exactly sure. Yes, they've said like if you get to a dead end, just start shooting at stuff. I'm like, okay, people are gonna have an issue with that. And like I'm just used like I played Super Metroid just recently, and it has a ton of that. So I'm like, I'm used to it, but I can imagine people are gonna be a little frustrated here
It's
and
just
there.
not a
with
thing
that.
that modern games do without having some kind of
Right.
tell or some sort of.
I feel like you're
very
gonna get like the
specific for
echo location thing that one of these Emmys has eventually, and that's gonna help with that. I played a little bit less than you, Jan, so I don't know, but I would guess that you're gonna get a way to find that stuff a little bit easier in the future.
I hope so, because as it is right now, like I've died to an Emmy a bunch of times. Oops. Messed that up. Nope. Oh,
Dude,
God.
Dragon Punch to that robot?
Hell yeah! So parrying is a thing in this. Let's bait this. If you can time that out well enough, the next shot is most of the time an instant kill. I'm just trying to get to a train station here, y'all.
How's the timing on that feel? Does it feel like really tight window, or is it really easy to parry a lot of stuff?
The window is pretty generous with the normal basic enemies. You get an opportunity where if an enemy catches you, you can you have the opportunity to try and parry it, and I found that window to be much tighter. There is like it does like the spark thing, so there's like a visual representation of it. But with the enemies, at least, I can't for the life of me get it. I keep fucking so bad.
Little animation. What's the plot here? I'm assuming they're Metroids.
So this is canonically, I guess, the 5th Metroid. It's after Fusion, and then there's like a distress signal, like, oh, there's a Metroid left over at this planet.
The galaxy is not at peace, it turns out.
Turns out. And then with Samus being a bounty hunter, I don't know why she feels compelled to like fix this situation.
It's personal.
It's personal.
Metroid killed her mom.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like Ed
there you go.
You know, you come across like a Chozo, I believe it was. And
Oh, really? Huh. That old chestnut.
Yeah, that parry looks real satisfying.
It is.
Yeah.
I think parrying for me is like the one video game thing that I've just kind of recognized that I'm never going to be good at, and I avoid games that have it.
It's the wrong attitude. Wrong
I
attitude,
would love
Rory.
to play Sekiro. I'd love to get through it, but man, I'm fucking terrible at
I don't like
parrying.
that. That's a shit. That's a shit
Rory,
attitude.
if I can do it.
Make it like a
you can do it.
2-second window, and I'll play along for a little bit, or make it an optional thing where you don't have to do it at all. And I won't do it because I won't. I'm fucking hard-headed, man. So things I
You
vote.
tell him,
too.
Rory.
I vote.
Oh, damn. Watch out.
And then so when you successfully parry certain enemies, they'll drop missiles, they'll drop little health bonuses. I think we actually might have to
The checkpointing when you deal with Emmys is actually really forgiving and nice. I was worried about that. I was like, I've been playing the Castlevanias. I was expecting to go back to a save point after I got killed by an Emmy, and then it's like it just put me in the room right before you go and face the Emmy, and I'm like, okay, that's really nice.
Yeah,
Good.
that's cool.
I mean, I think I'm also those Dark Souls corpse runs back to a boss fight are kind of fun in certain games. But... Oh, there we go. Is that an Emmy?
Parry?
yeah.
Nope. Parry?
Oh shit!
Nope. Died.
Oh,
I mean, I would have been dead before you even had a chance to parry.
I've only timed it correctly once so far. How about you?
I've done it like 3 times, only because...
That's impressive.
that was
I-
graphic.
Only because I was trying.
Death by quick time event, basically.
Love it.
Yeah,
Wesker
some, like,
back
armed
for the
forces.
revenge.
So, their vision...
Was that an Emmy though?
Yeah, that was an Emmy.
Okay.
They have like a sphere where they can... Or a sensory sphere, I guess. Let's just quietly... Shit. Damn it. Nope. Gonna get this one. Oh!
That's it. Done.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Get fucked!
Oh, and it just freezes them, huh?
Oh, shit.
For like a hot second.
I'm not here.
You dumbass.
It's fine. It's okay.
If you don't move, it can't see you.
We're invisible, it's fine!
Definitely peeing in that suit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
The bar is yellow for a reason.
Right.
So was that the encounter? Or you just have to not die the first time you see them? Shit.
Yeah. Just gotta live. I
Yeah,
guess.
it's different. It's been different each time. Each Emmy seems to have a different sort of. You're gonna have to approach them differently each time, and some of them you're not gonna be powerful. There is a weapon you get. It seems like that is like the special weapon you'll get in each area to defeat the Emmy finally. But
Okay. Damn it. Mega Man.
you don't have that all the time.
Gonna get this time.
Wow. So there's a lot of actual death in this.
Yeah, this
Okay.
It's.
seems
I
rough.
agree with you, Grub, that it's the checkpointing is pretty generous. I just hate having to go through this every single time.
I understand. Yeah, I think
There's
the
not
Emmy
really-
stuff's gonna be really love hate for a lot of people.
Yeah. There's not really like a visual indication on when you have to parry either. It looks like it's just kind of like you can kind of
It's
see
when
when
I think it's when her eye flashes.
okay.
I won't call her, but yeah, when their eye flashes. But even that, like they say it's going to be kind of random each time. It's supposed to be difficult. You're basically supposed to die there. You don't want to get caught.
Oh, okay. You're just trying to avoid it entirely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to get to that door. Can I do it if I'm invisible? Okay. Let's try this out. Nope.
Yep.
I'm not here.
Nope.
It's gonna work. This is great. I love this game.
Yep. No.
Cool. Chill out.
You do love it, right?
Other than having to repeat these Emmy encounters, I am enjoying it.
Can you not break that wall for the tube? You have missiles? or
No,
anything?
so it's motion sensitive. So maybe I have to go through a different door here. So
Boy,
let's-
that's
How's
And
it been
this
about guiding you around the world? Is it like full on? Here's where you're going. Here's a dot on your mini map.
no,
Okay.
not at all.
Oh dear.
Classic.
Got
And I found that like don't look at your map too much on the map screen. Actually look at that mini map. If you hit the left on the D-pad, it makes it a little bit bigger. It gives you your local area. And I think it's actually a little bit more useful because the overall map is pretty busy and a lot more confusing than a normal sort of Metroidvania map. So
Yeah, 'cause, like, look
I've
at
been
this.
like, there's a lot going on. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I think we got to get over here, maybe. But yeah, it's not super handholdy in so far. There's like these blue butterfly things that have kind of felt like they were indicators of like these guys here. That have felt like they're loose indications of where I should be going. Just getting hit by everything.
I was gonna say everything in this environment seems like an absolute asshole.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I haven't been able to kill these flying bugs.
Really?
No. But it's fine. We're cool.
Who's that guy?
I think it's
It's
like
replenish your health and your missiles and stuff.
Yeah.
If anybody has any questions, use the ask a question button at the top of the chat. I'll try to relay them to Jan here.
Yes, I will do my best to answer them and not die.
This came out today, correct?
Yes. Oh, okay. I think
Yes.
it's supposed to go.
Is that Switch OLED also out today? Because I've seen people in the
Yes.
wild having them.
Yeah.
In fact, can I leave if mine comes to the door and go get mine?
Sure.
'Cause
Oh,
it's supposed to get
no.
here any minute.
Sure.
Oh, it's too hot. It's too hot there. So there are areas where it's either too hot or too cold for the suit that Samus has equipped, because of course all of her abilities got erased, as per usual.
What'd you think about that We don't have to say exactly what happened, but what'd you think about how they did that this time?
I think it was cool. I like the little sequence they did for that.
Yeah, it was a cool sequence, but it's also like, okay, so I mean, this is what we're doing this time. It's whatever.
You know, they got to do something.
You got to do something right.
Okay. All right. Is there a different way to get to that Emmy? I think this is one way. Oh man, this Joy-Con drift that I got going on right now, really not the business.
Yeah, yuck.
Okay. All right. Ball up there.
Jan, how tight do the controls feel? Snappy?
Feels really good. You get a lot of good air control. One of the first bosses, like a scorpion kind of dude, is throwing a lot of projectiles at you, as well as like trying to slice you with its tail.
There you go. You wound up down here. That's progress.
But I felt like I was being fairly precise in how I was getting through that. Okay. It's gonna come here.
Burped.
Yeah, and you do have to use the analog stick for movement because the D-pad is dedicated to some buttons, I think. So far, it only makes the map bigger for me, but I'm figuring they're going to do other stuff with that.
Yeah.
I think that's how it
remap
worked
anything?
in Samus Returns.
Any remap ability for controls?
Let's see.
You should try that and see.
Does Switch have that on a system level? I feel like they added some of that, but maybe I'm making that up in my head. I never remap buttons, so I don't know.
Nope.
Oh,
No dice.
yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Who made this again? Which developer?
Mercury Steam.
Mercury Steam, yeah. They made Samus Returns. They did a Castlevania, one of these a few years back before that. Yeah, Mercury Steam.
Okay.
I don't know. what
Generally
you're
well
supposed to do here.
regarded, that Castlevania game.
Yes,
If I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
right.
People have come around to it, I think, more and more
At the
in recent
time,
years,
yeah,
I think.
maybe a little.
Yeah, it was the time it was like, yeah, the people were a little bit cool on it, but they've come around to it, I think.
Do I just fall down this hole? Maybe I fall down that hole.
Okay.
Okay. Let's place some markers. Huh? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. But I don't know, like other than like the frustrating Emmy bits, like I left that original appointment really wanting to play more of this, that I almost picked up Axiom Verge 2 just to get something similar going on.
Right.
Yeah. Though the reports make this game sound like it gets pretty tough. Axiom Verge 2, I feel like, doesn't ever get hard from like an action perspective.
Some of the boss fights have gotten pretty tough. I don't know if it's just I've become a game baby, but
Yeah, you're a game baby. I will
We all
this-
say it. I don't know. Yeah.
I just don't know where to
Russ-
go sometimes.
Russ Frushtick has been hitting me up all week, being like trying to push this game on me in a way that he has never done. Like he will not
tweeted about
shut
it.
up
And
about this game.
like me, Russ, we interact on Twitter, whatever, here and there. But every single thing I've written about Metroid, he's like liking it and responding to it. So yeah, there's something going on with that guy right now with this.
I think he's infected. I think he's
Yeah.
got a Metroid.
He's a chozo.
But,
Yeah, it's
but yeah, I
Chozo, yeah.
usually, yeah, totally. But yeah, he is clearly digging this thing, and I do take that guy's opinion seriously for sure. But yeah,
Maybe I shouldn't be in this area yet. Well, let's go.
I'm not seeing
And
anything
this is what
obvious.
it's
so you
like.
need to-
This is what it's been like for me too. Is you have to go back and forth. And it's been pretty good. Like it's not on the map. It won't tell you on the map like don't go back this way. But if you start going back in a certain direction, a lot of times it'll be like, oh, you actually can't go back that way. At least so far for me. So it's like you're going in the wrong way, and it's actually in the gameplay itself that you'll notice that. But it is a lot of exploration like this. Gonna have to look around.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I will get something that lets me do stuff.
Yeah, that's got to be a grapple hook.
Okay, well, let's
Yeah, I
get
mean, I
in-
feel like that's kind of what I want, right? Like if they're gonna make a 2D
Yep.
Metroid game, make a 2D ass Metroid game, you know, and
I agree.
Make it tough, make it weird, and if you're gonna call something Metroid 5 after all this time, then why not?
Yep.
Like the type of people that would be like, yes, I want to play a Metroid 5. Like that's probably going to be the audience that is up for a challenge, I think.
Yeah. So
the
neat
curve on
thing,
these games.
when you get into the Emmy zones, sorry, Rory. You can kind of see the general location of where it would be, and there's certain, at least in this environment, where these valves or these holes that the Emmy can only go through. So you can kind of see that it might head over to here, so we might be safe to just jam away.
My patience level for Metroidvania is just like when the map feels like it's blocking me from proceeding for the first time, I usually hit a kind of frustrated wall. Like I hit that in the Hollow Knight, and I kept on playing after a while, and I got to really love that game. But I think Ori and the Will-O-the-Wisp, I hit a map thing early on where I just had no idea where to go and got super frustrated and stopped playing like half an hour in or something like that. I feel like
for me, the back third or so of like an Axiom Verge 2 was like staring at the map and going like, okay, there's a notch here. I need to go there and make sure that that's not where I need to go next, and like doing
Axiom
that
Verge
sort of
1
work.
I got really lost in, and I eventually just had no idea where to go and stopped playing. I'm a whiny baby. A lot of games. If something isn't going right for me,
you're a
Tons of
whiny
babies today, yeah.
playing something else.
All these
I like
people.
that
Train design though.
So far, these are the only like loading screens I've come across. Just
Because she's
transporting
pointing
you.
her gun on the train with nothing else there, like just in case a Metroid.
I mean, it's
will appear.
also her hand. Like, yeah, it's just resting on her hip
mean,
or whatever.
Read a magazine. Do something. What are we,
We don't
doing?
know what's going on in the visor, you know?
Yeah, that's,
Oh, that's true. It could be like
Checking
headlines and
TikTok,
shit.
yeah.
Catching up on Squid Games.
Every time I've watched all of Squid Games, but someone brings it up, I just want to play some Splatoon.
We got Cat Cam now.
The ultimate Squid Game.
Yes.
Okay, maybe I got to go back to the first area then.
Rory, do you have cats?
I do. We have 3 cats now, and this guy's just been sitting here, like kind of. Where you going, buddy? He's pretty vocal, but he's quiet right now because he knows I want him to talk. You like laundry? Okay, he's going to get laundry. I love laundry too myself.
I love the feel of that run punch. Like it feels really good. Like if you're just standing still, it's just that normal sort of deflection that she did in Samus Returns. But here, it is like the dragon punch. Yeah, it looks so cool.
That'd be a fucking great name for a video game. Run Punch, starring Slab McSteelhead.
It's gotta exist.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna put that in the Steam. You're gonna find something.
Yeah.
It's probably a concept on GiantBomb.com.
I love those flying little shark things. Those are cool.
These guys are littered everywhere, and it leads me to believe it's so your health doesn't. Because like they drop health and they're pretty easy to parry.
That's definitely like, the first couple of Metroids, there was very much a... by first couple, I guess I mean Metroid and Super Metroid, not Metroid 2, but, but that too, I guess. But that idea of just like, there are always a lot of fodder enemies everywhere you go that you're just knocking out for more health or missiles or missiles was always the thing you needed more of.
Are there any more like outdoorsy kind of natural areas in the game, or is it all like pretty much metal and brawn?
The game kind of opens up in a wet cave area, which if that's nature right for you.
My favorite kind.
That's the best flavor of cave. Nice and wet. Hey, is this cave wet? Yup.
More
Sign me
dank
up.
than wet, yeah. But yeah.
They have to be. You ever go to like a cavern, like thing? Like
I was in Boy Scouts,
that-
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, none of
Yeah.
that shit's dry.
Grub, how many badges did you get?
Let's see. I got all the way to what's the one right before Eagle Scout? I got to Life Scout, I think. So I got most of them. But I was not capable of putting together a project that would earn me my Eagle Scout badge. So no.
Oh, one thing that can help you find your path is to use the highlight icon feature on the map. Each time you unlock a new type of door, hover over that door on your map and use the highlight icon to show other instances of it. Sounds interesting.
Oh, neat.
Hey!
Okay, look at this. Look at these beam, power beam doors.
Whoa,
You're cheating
we got a
now.
little-
See?
Someone sitting shotgun.
Baby mode over here.
Yeah, people were super obsessed with going sicko mode. I'm all about going baby mode.
Is there
Yeah.
are there difficulty settings in this, or is it just straight up? Okay. This is intense. This is when you know shit's about to get real. This kind of elevator ride.
Is it slow? It seems like a slow elevator.
We don't know
Right?
how where those lights. I mean, these might not be human-sized floors.
She could
This
just
could
be. Yeah, it could be scanning.
Yeah, it could be like ship containers or something. Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Who knows?
Okay.
That
back
doesn't
to the
seem right.
First area.
I mean, why do those have to not be stairs anymore? It doesn't make sense.
Gotta hide that load somewhere.
Carbon door. I'm gonna banana bread, but don't worry about muting me. I'll mute myself. How about that?
Okay, thanks.
Well, let's talk about
Oh,
a
wow.
4K switch. Where's the SSD switch? You know, where's?
Yeah.
I mean, their cartridges already. It's not.
Did I just not open that door?
I mean, the cards, it's the same memory. The eMMC, it's still slow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I wonder what the SD like equivalent speed-wise is for a Switch cart.
Yeah, I feel like have people done like the speed test? I'm sure someone has the which does this game load faster off your SD card or off the internal storage or off of
It's almost always
a
SD
physical
card, yeah.
cartridge. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got to be.
Yes. Yeah, it is. Yeah, 'cause, I mean, you can. They pretty much they skimp on those. They try to make them as cheap as possible, so
Yeah.
they're not going to be super fast memory. And it is just that same eMMC flash. So, yeah.
I see someone
It's
this
not-
week
it's not
going
that much
around
faster
trying
with
to
an SD
promote this
card.
idea that like, hey, eventually there's gonna be a Switch with no physical game card port on it. I see someone trying to peddle that.
I
Not
could
a
believe
Switch.
someone.
Maybe their next thing,
Yeah.
but not a Switch.
Let's head all the way to this door, huh?
Worked for the PSP Go.
Did it? I mean, it worked. Like the thing turned on. I just don't know. Man, those Sony Tough SD cards, those V90s have 300 megabytes a second read.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty wild.
Oh, I can go in here now.
I feel like I'm always really bad at buying good SD cards because it's always like, oh, there's a sale and they're $12, and you're
Yeah.
like,
Right.
oh, is it garbage?
The
I don't
thing
even
in
care.
the little bin at Micro Center at the cash register. You just grab a couple of those. Yeah.
Right.
I'm the
I
same
mean,
way.
it's mostly, I feel like that market is dictated by cameras because it's all about how fast cars
Right,
have to be so that they
right.
can write 4K 60 at a certain speed, you know, like.
I'm at a loss of where to go, y'all. But
Oh, that's weird. Are you playing a Metroid game?
Can't believe they put a map in this game.
okay.
It's for cowards. Come on.
All right. Let's go there. 'Cause that's a door we can unlock now.
Yeah, if you're playing this the real way, you're getting out the graph paper.
Yeah.
I was actually taking notes last night.
Love graphic.
Come on, just say that, please.
Where's this? What are you?
Okay.
How come your balls aren't splashing? That was weird.
Okay, let's go here real
See somebody
quick.
about that.
Yeah, right. Ooh, that looks infected.
Okay.
That looks so satisfying.
It's really
Successful parry into, by the way, fuck you, and blowing them up. That looks great.
good. Okay.
You need a double jump to get up there, I think. Doctor's prescription.
Has any Metroid game ever had a double jump?
Oh, I don't know.
I guess
thought they all-
the space jump
Prime.
counts. Or screw attack counts, right? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like an infinite jump though. That's what it. Yeah. I guess I never associated it with that.
Don't the Prime games have it?
Those don't count.
They have a
got it.
high jump. I know they have a high jump. I guess they would have a double jump. Yeah, they do have one. Yeah.
Check the double jump page on giantbomb.com, the wiki, and I'm sure it's
Yeah, there you
probably
go.
up to date.
Oh boy. Okay. I apologize for being lost, but it's a Metroid game after all.
I mean, come on. It's like
And we're still. I mean, we're still seeing a lot of it. I think this is still good.
We'll just parry for like another 10, 15 minutes, right? Let's try and
Oh,
get
like
boy.
it.
This is a
Get
good
up in
one.
the ass.
oh,
Psychonauts 2 has a double jump.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Space Jam: A New Legacy, the game, has a double jump.
With these bigger
I
enemies,
screw
it's
that
like,
up every time
now
too. Every
more
time. I always feel like it's gonna
true to
happen
my
right before it does.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Fourth time's the charm. There we go.
I hate
that
those
felt
guys,
good.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So let's.
You actually start the game with the wall jump in this one. Like wall jump works right away. I was surprised.
Maybe I'm using my map too much.
Just go by feel.
Feel it.
Giant Bomb had
Just
a
say
double
starting with-
jump concept page before it had a jump page, says Marino.
Yeah, that
That's
was
pretty-
one of the earliest
Yeah,
ones.
it is the
That
first
makes
concept
actually a lot of
page
sense.
that we created.
That sounds like video games right there.
Priorities, yeah.
What was it?
Yeah.
It was like, I think Scorpion was the first character page. Double Jump was the first concept page.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
I mean, I guess yeah. You know, the important stuff.
I looked myself up on Moby Games not too long ago because everybody's whining about the not whining, but people are saying that it didn't reflect their actual game credits. They did not have all my game credits on MobyGames.com, and I think I have to write a letter to somebody to update that.
How dare
You
you.
got write it to Moby.
I think they are better. Yeah, if you tell Moby about it, he'll say, "Look at
Yeah,
my
fine.
neck tattoo."
Who the fuck are you? Why are you in my house?
Let me tell you about the women I've definitely dated. Is what he said.
What a weirdo that guy is.
Dude, that his
Vegans,
whole,
am I right? These motherfuckers.
his whole spot in that Woodstock 99 doc is very
I heard it was
troubling.
cringy.
I feel like I'm gonna Google Moby NFTs and definitely get a lot of results. I feel like.
No, so close.
I
I
was
know
so
Moby
that-
Games has changed ownership a bunch, and I don't.
sure.
I
don't even know
assume they're
what I
better,
would look
but,
for. What I would
Yeah.
look for on there. Like, it's interesting to see that I have a page on there. It's very flattering.
Yeah.
I
Well, for
wasn't
the longest time, the thing we would always hear, and it was one of the things when we built the wiki, it was like, well, let's be better about this, was that, like, people like yourself would come to them and be like, hey, I was credited in these games, and then they'd be like, nah. And just, like, reject it. Like, they had, like, a system, the way that they edited pages and stuff was very particular, and they didn't take just user submissions at the time, I guess. Like I said, I think they've changed ownership like 3 times since then, so
Yeah.
I'm
Who
sure it's
hasn't?
way different, but yeah, right. But that was definitely one of the
Looking
things
here.
early on that we were like, you can just put it in. We'd rather have something in there than nothing in there.
Yeah.
Got him. Okay, let's go down.
Music's
around.
tensing up here.
All right. We're gonna have a big revelation by the end of this segment. I swear. We're gonna discover something together, whether it's in the game or about ourselves.
Oh, wow.
Exciting.
I'm not ready for self-discovery. It's been... I don't want to know any more about myself.
Yeah, try not to
Arguably
think
know
about
too
myself
much.
anymore.
That's a weird thing in the background.
Yeah.
If I
Okay,
was
now
just
go ahead. I was just gonna
I was
say
just
that the
No.
pinball emoji looks like someone having fornicating with an animal. So I just
No,
needed to say that
that's
because every
not-
time I see it,
No one said that.
yeah, I mean, it's what it looks like. I'm sorry.
it does look
no
like
one
it.
thinks
Not
that.
wrong.
I'm sure I'm sure I'm not the first person to bring that up, but a
No,
llama,
you
maybe.
are.
I don't know.
And it's alarming. I see.
It started popping up during Grub Snacks,
Oh,
and it was
yeah,
very
look at that.
distracting when I
Yeah.
looked over. I'm like, wait, what's happening there? Why
yeah,
are
I
people
think that was
suggesting
a
this about me?
coincidence. That was a weird
Took a second for me
coincidence.
to realize it.
Like we could like reorganize it and have like a real Mr. Hands situation going on.
Are you?
I don't,
I mean, what? Like a llama with no face? I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like because I mean,
love
the
that
person
song.
doesn't really have. They have a head, but a llama with no faces. Yeah, it's a good concept album.
Great.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah,
fair, those
I
are
mean-
the sexiest llamas. So.
I have no regrets about that. I think it's perfect. I think it's a perfect mode.
It's good. It is good. Oh, it's a pinball machine. Someone in chat says. Yeah.
Did you not? Yeah.
got a
most
real like
definitely
Resident
not a
Evil
llama.
6 vibe to it. You know, that's just a giraffe. That's just a guy making it with a
Right.
giraffe.
Right.
I gotta go back and finish that one. That was
Okay.
One of the family, right? 6. Village was 7. Am I wrong?
Village was 8,
Eight.
7,
Yeah.
8. Yeah, Village. No,
7 was just
Yeah.
7.
7 was
eight is
Biohazard.
Yeah.
Biohazard.
Yeah,
was-
would they spell? How'd they do VII though? They did.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever finish Biohazard. We bought Village, and then we got the pack-in of Biohazard, and people said I should play that one first for the story, whatever. And it's not my favorite Resident Evil experience ever. I'm probably just gonna skip it and go straight to Village. We got like 2/3 of the way through of Biohazard, and just kind of like tired of this goddamn redneck family always popping up and hitting me through a wall.
Oh my lordy.
The problem this year is that, Yolanda likes to watch me play some of these games, and she's been really busy with work, and we've both been pretty busy. So I've haven't gone all the way through like Psychonauts 2. I want to finish up. Definitely want to get started on Village and everything like that. A few other things I need to wait for Yolanda to be available for.
Just
It's a
stream
rough
it
life.
all, and then she can watch the archives.
Yeah, true enough. Yeah.
It works.
Anybody get very far in Psychonauts 2? I felt like that game came out and didn't really have a lot of chatter after.
I love,
Everybody seemed to really like it.
It's great. It's
Yeah.
It's like constantly great. Yeah, and it's.
I need to.
I got to
Like-
the cooking segment, and it had been crashing on me a lot. But every time by the end of that fight, it crashes hard to the Xbox. Like
Oh, wow.
completely shuts down my Xbox. There must be something wrong with my Xbox. No other game's doing it, but no one else is complaining about it. So I've been very frustrated by the
That's
game, and I've
weird.
sort of been turned off because of that. I just do not want to keep doing that over and over.
I got to the
Speaking of
casino
games that
part.
doesn't seem like... Okay, go ahead.
I got to the casino part where you're on that box, that six-sided die, and you're trying to figure out
Yes,
which
that's
one
a
to
great,
go
that's a great
into.
segment.
It just seemed like it was a lot to kind of keep track of, so I kind of fell off there a little bit. But I really like the writing and the gameplay and everything like that. I need to just go back and finish it off some weekend.
Do you get the impression... I was going to wait for the podcast to ask this, but it feels like... And like no one is talking about new Call of Duty. Like I feel like that
Yeah.
beta came and went in a way that like
Yeah.
Well, the beta
does
was-
not
that
bode
game
well
was-
for
Yeah, I hated
them.
that beta. I mean, I
I was
Yeah.
not a huge fan.
No one was talking
of
about
it
Far
either.
Cry 6, and I feel like Far Cry 6 is still going to be like a top-selling game of the year, but I don't know.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
Far
don't
Cry
think this
6
Call of
is-
Duty.
yeah,
I don't think this Call of Duty is going to be the sort of. It's not going to have the buzz the last couple have had. Definitely not
Yeah.
that Modern Warfare had, and definitely, and also not the Cold War, whatever it was. They might be in a situation that Battlefield was in, where like they went back to World War II and people actually weren't into it. Like this one is going back to World War II, right? I can't even remember myself. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, for what I played at Battlefield, I'm already like, yep, I can see myself playing this being like the one I play.
It looks like a
This
lot of
time
fun.
around.
That
Yeah.
when I watch people play that game, it looks like a ton of fun.
I had the experience I have with almost every Battlefield game. I played a few rounds of it last night and was just like, yep, running.
Yeah,
Yep.
Running.
Run a long way and then you die.
run to go get killed.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Oh, I got
what
shot
I do in
again.
Battlefield
Oh,
too.
I'm gonna
Yep.
spawn on my guy. Oh, I spawned on my guy and got shot in the back. All right.
Yep.
It's a lot of that.
Yeah, there's just a sniper guys across the map, and it's not like
Yeah.
Call of Duty where you can eventually sneak up behind them. It's like I'm never getting over there.
Yeah.
Those damn helicopters and vehicles take so much damage. I've been hitting stuff with missiles and just having them drive off like nothing's happening. It feels like people really good at helicopter piloting are probably just gonna die in a feast in this game. They're really tough to take down.
Over here. Oh no.
But people have been talking about Halo, though, right? Like in the way that they're not
Yes.
talking about Call of
Yes,
Duty. People have been
totally.
talking about Halo.
For sure.
Absolutely. And I have, it's for someone who has not always been a huge Halo multiplayer fan, I had a really good time with that.
Yeah.
Though when they did the big team battle, I think I want the like 4v4 small map experience. I like the big map stuff is cool, but I don't know if that's necessarily for me. I think I want small map, just gun people down type stuff.
Mhm.
But that grappling hook, when you get that, and you're just grappling around, or you're grappling onto flying vehicles and stuff, like it's
Yeah, that
pretty cool.
Andy Cortez video was very good. Of him doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you guys heard about the controversy around disabling all progress on solo campaigns in Back 4 Blood? I heard about that today.
saw that.
So apparently, if you don't
Seems like it, but
play,
so you can play with bots in that game.
Yeah.
But I bet
Why would
that
you
that
want to?
counts as an online game for progression purposes. So I wonder if it's just a case of like if you're playing offline,
Yeah.
it is not full. Is not you do not get progression.
Could you
which is, that's
even
not the
get
first
far in
game
that
that would do
game as a solo player, I would figure not.
it is
would
bots. Yeah.
Okay.
It-
Still.
I don't know if the
Oh,
bots are
it's
any good or not, but to warp elsewhere, sure.
Go for it.
All right. We did it, folks. We
Whoa.
found something.
Good job.
Yeah, I do not recall a warp in a Metroid game ever. That's something
Yeah.
that's in the Castlevania ones, but that's pretty
She
cool.
warps down from her ship sometimes, right?
Now she's on
that's-
fire.
Yeah, but yeah, not like from one part of the map to the other though. Like a quick travel.
But like last night when this came out, I was like trying to jam away on it to like maybe get to a spot for a potential quick look or playing it today. And then after a while, I just stopped thinking about it for like a quick look and just kept playing it. And like I got past the point where I wanted to for a potential quick look, and I was like, but I can't stop playing this now.
Yeah,
I haven't seen you.
It's very
Do you have
playable.
bombs? Do you have bombs yet?
Not
in your...
yet.
Oh, okay. Oh. So usually one of the first things you get, I thought.
Got to change it up.
They did change it up. Like they dole stuff out in a little bit a slightly different order than they have in the past.
Yeah.
Like you get that invisibility thing, which is like a new thing.
I saw someone make this suit in the Metroid Fusion art style, and it just made me want another Metroid Fusion game or looking game like that. We made it all this way.
Yeah,
Hey, how's this
they-
look on
they
the,
went-
on the TV? I saw some folks saying that it seems like it kind of renders at 720p no matter what, and that blown up to on a TV, it maybe looks kind of crappy. Like it looks okay here on the stream, but you know it's on the stream, so.
Well, you teleported somewhere.
I've
can't
only
go
played it
anywhere
in handheld.
else.
I haven't seen it on the TV. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's like a little secret area or something that you're supposed to just have it as a
Yeah.
optional little battle challenge thing or something.
Well,
All right, Metroid.
I'm gonna keep playing this. I like it
Yeah,
Nice.
an obscene amount.
I'm
I
gonna
almost-
start trying to play this.
I almost went and got Metroid Fusion because I was like, I should kind of want to check that game out
I
again.
just replayed that on the Anbernic like last month, and it was very good. I liked it more than I remembered liking it, so that was very nice.
Metroid games, pretty good, huh? Most of them.
And most of them. They made a few, a trilogy, you might say.
Metroid Prime 1 is one of the best games ever made.
Straight up garbage.
Just one of the best games ever made.
Oh, the control. Oh, not. Oh,
I'll go play it right now on a game controller. I'll have a great time. I'll have a great time.
damn it, man.